Hey y'all, I am back. I am back with another one. I was reading some comments. I also went in my phone and I saw some comments. I don't know if I should post them on this app, but anyhow, they from years ago. I actually went all the way back into my Google archive for pictures that I didn't even know really existed. And I found some good stuff. Old pictures of me and everything. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to tell y'all why I believe people are separated from the creator, the source, God, whatever you want to call it. The reason why I'm going to say I believe they're separated from the source is because after I've read a lot of comments, right? How you going to say you a child of God, right? And in the same sentence, you say you're not a God. See, that's the separation right there. If a cat give birth to another cat, that becomes a kitten. And it grows up to become a what? Cat. I ain't calling you Missy. Missy looking up. If a dog give birth to another dog, it's considered what? A puppy, right? Till it grow up, it becomes a what? Dog. Now, if we read books, because humans read, I ain't seen no animal read yet. And this book tells y'all, didn't I say ye are all gods? And then you reject it. That alone, you've rejected the co-creator within itself. And to be honest, I don't think the name of that creator, and I'm going to continuously say it, I don't think the name is God. I think that's the biggest lie that humans have ever been told. I think the name is unutterable. I think the name is a being. I think it's a being. I ain't gonna lie, I don't think you have a name, because if it tells you cannot alter the name, in so many books I have read, like you can't even pronounce it, what that mean? So when they say Yahweh this and that, no, that's not the name. Yahweh is a blood man. I don't know why people be thinking like Yahweh is this, no. They read up on who Yahweh is. Yahweh got a whole wife. He got a whole wife. Jesus had a whole wife. Her name was Mary Magdalene. And I don't get why people think this man lived 33 years without touching some ass. Even if he was a homosexual, he still would have had to touch something. That's why when I read about, John the Baptist, and they said they baptized Jesus, I'm like, okay, now, if Jesus was without sin, why would, I don't think nobody ever questioned that. Like, why did Jesus get baptized? I don't think nobody ever questioned it, but the new religion is going to be what it's always have been: spirituality, psychedelics, things that open up the awareness of consciousness. Not that keep it close, because to be honest, when I read people's stuff, I feel like I'm in the 1800s. I say, oh, creator, source, whatever your name is, with me, because I'm a co-creator. I thank you that I'm not, I thank I can't go back. Even in my dreams. When I dreamed about being in this cave, right? And there was a couple of chairs in the cave. I remember the dream because I literally had this dream. I wasn't making it up. I'm finna tell y'all the dream again. And it was 3 parts of the dream. The Kim Kardashian part where I was an observer just looking over them. And then the part where I ran out the building. I ran into Boosie. Saw him with the yellow jacket on with a little green in it, if I'm not mistaken. And I ran and I winded up in the cave like. And in this cave, it was like plastic chairs. You know what you'll have at a reception? Them little cheap fold out chairs. Probably like 6, 7. It was just one little room. And in that room, I was sitting in the chair and I noticed all these people, they all on their knees, they touching, they praying, they getting up, right? And they walking off. So I'm looking at the rock and I see a big gold nugget back. So I'm like, shit, let me touch the rock. You know what I'm saying? I said, who rock is this? He said, that's King Tut. Oh, I feel electricity going through my hand when I say that. He said, there's King's Tut, right? So I touched it. And when I'm touching it, I see people walking after they touch it. They said, thank you, Jesus. And the man said, I don't understand. They just touched the rock. Why are they thanking Jesus? They just touched the rock. Why are they thanking Jesus? And even when I tried, it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So even in my subconscious, I can't go back there. That's basically what I'm saying, because I've seen some people who call themselves, oh, I'm aware of what's going on. I'm spiritually inclined only to go back to being bind with religion. I've seen it. Yes, I've seen it. And that's their prerogative. You know. But don't get me confused with none of them people, because it ain't no going back for me. How? I'm too deep in it. I got pictures all the way from past 10 years ago. And I said, damn, I've been doing this long. It don't even seem like I've been doing this long. Like, trust me, it don't seem like it. To be honest, I've been living where I'm at going on 3 years. And the other place was 6. So even I'm like, wow, like I didn't even know I've been on my heart all these years. Like I literally have been on my heart a long, long, long time. Yes, and I'm proud of it. So I know it ain't no going back. I got Tyrese in the shirt and a dashiki. I think I might post that picture on my Instagram. My son 13 now. He had to be like 4 or 5 when he took that picture. Probably just turned 4. So I said, dang, I've been, and that's all he remember me by. He don't remember me by nothing else, to be honest. He don't remember me by nothing, no other way. I taught him how to meditate. I taught him how to use vibrations, how to transmute the energy. I told him how to stand in what he believed in, stand for the right. I taught him all those good things, but his father, the only one who I believe could teach him how to be a man. I don't have a pair of nut sacks. I could just tell him what I know as a woman, but as a man, I can't handle that title. That's why when people come to me and on Father's Day, we talking about you don't see no pair of balls. Don't do me like that. Don't disrespect me like that. Don't do the men like that. Even if they ain't nothing. Even if they listen. Even if they ain't sugar honey iced tea. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, because I've seen it for myself, like men who do wrong stuff. Like, for instance, if it's real what 50 Cent going through with his son, allegedly, if they not playing roles, what my grandmother always taught me, the ones who you reject is the ones who will be there for you. Then somebody was like, well, he got money. No. Sometimes money just won't do when you need that love, because what goes around comes around. So you just keep them in your prayers, Like I said, some people literally hate their children. I made a video about that. I said some people don't want their children having more attention than them. I'm not saying that's 50 objective, his objective stance on it. All I'm saying is some parents do. I've seen it. I've seen some women who wouldn't even, and I can't hang around people like that. You don't even let your daughter go to school because you don't want her to be successful, more smarter than you. I would tell the child immediately, get from around that lady. I call her a lady. Yes, I will. Even a man. I call him a man. I ain't gonna call him no F, you know what I'm saying? The F nigga word. I ain't gonna call him, I ain't on that. It's a better way. I learned sometimes you don't have to use profanity to hurt a person's feelings. It's not even profanity, like the foul. It's, to me, it ain't even a language, because English is not our native language. Okay? If you are with melanin skin, English ain't your native language. I could prove it with my DNA results. I sure can. I could prove that with my DNA results. And I might do a video about that, another one. Why I have the results on the screen. Because it'll be more fun then. Yeah. And then they want to put one, somebody told me when you see that, what you do, you flip the results. Because I'm going to tell you what the problem is. That's why I'm going through another DNA, not with them. I'm upload my raw data. What happens is they know that they'll have to give you some of that reparation money. Once you have so much indigenous blood in you, like they don't want to cut that check, but they gonna cut mine. And they probably would have cut my grandma's on. See, that they knew what they were doing when they came out with them DNA tests. They been had them. What they had to do, they had to wait till a certain generation died off. Because that is showing us. Listen, my grandmother DNA, she born in the 20s. I'm in the 70s. Come on now. Let's not even mention her mama DNA. You see you see where this y'all hear where this conversation going. So of course they had to wait till after so many generations to put the test out there. These people be plotting for years. But see, they ain't gonna stop what's meant to be. Can't. Because all I would wait on for the first person to sue them. That's why I ain't taking my results nowhere. I'm going to leave them right there. Because when the class action come in, I will be part of it. Because I feel something going to go down. Trust me. It's just a matter of time. And I'm not worried about, what if listen, when you spit, you give out DNA. You touch your doorknob, you give out DNA. You give out more DNA unknowingly than when you willingly do it. You think I'm bullshitting. When you go open the store door, you go to the store, your DNA. You touch that car handle, your DNA. You touch that steering wheel, your DNA. You touch that cup, your DNA. You touch the toilet stool, your DNA. See, when you take a DNA test, all you gotta do is spit in it one time. Look at how much of your DNA, what I'm saying is, look at how much of your DNA I could collect from off you. If I just watch your daily moves, I find something. Chewing gum, all that paper, you could ball up a paper. If you got enough sweat on, I could pull your DNA up off of that. So you ain't really hiding no DNA. To be honest, you ain't hiding. You ain't finna hide nothing. It's an illusion. So with that being said, yes, I'm upload the raw data. I ain't gonna stop this. Show the hell ain't. And if they gonna make a clone, guess what? They can make a clone. Yeah. But you need the whole original one. You know what I'm saying? And you can't clone everything. I want to do people know that. You can't clone everything. Some things they tried to clone and it just can't be cloned. And a lot of people ask, why didn't Anunnaki have robots to mine gold? You know why? You can't control no robot the way you can control a human. That's why. That's why. And then think about it this way. A robot breakdown, you got to use these tools to fix it up. A human breakdown, you get the next human. If that's the case, ask the plantation owners when they used them slaves why they didn't use robots to pick their cotton. See how that sound? So that's just how it is, y'all. Yep. And this is a cesspool. That's why I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna try to dive in as much as I can, cause the more I feel like I dive in, the freer of a woman that I may become. And is there anything else that I would like to say? Nope, there isn't. Ashe, infinite love and light. Peace. I'm out of here.